Hi guys, welcome to the last installment of So You Think You're Human. We left off at number 25 last time, and tonight we'll start off number 26. I hope you've been writing down, taking notes, and listening to those that outline from those statements that we made last week and the week before, coming to some type of knowledge of truth and how we should walk in the spirit and not the flesh, and whether the spirit is what we should be getting our answers from, we're making decisions from, about life, about thoughts of life, about family, about loved ones, about jobs, about career paths, about purpose. The spirit is the true self and not the flesh. So let's get started at number 26. Then the question remains, who are you being led by? Either your spirit or the Spirit of God or another spirit. Which of these have your attention? Which of these you take your most important instructions on life from? Which of these you most are aware of and give your mind and thoughts and attention to? Which of these or you most, which of these has your best interest at heart that would never steer you wrong anyway? I mean, who can you trust in the most, and whom of these will you follow and let mentor your life? Look at your life where you are right now, and whose way of doing life has got you there. Who are you being right now in this moment? Who are you being on your job? Who are you being when you are faced with adversities in life? Who are you being when you encounter another human? Who are you being when you see your brother of like faith? Who are you being as someone not of this world when it tries to tell you to act human? So the answer remains clear now. Live and walk in the spirit of who you really are, and you will never fail at life. 2 Peter 1:10-15. So, walking in the Spirit. See yourself like Christ sees you in the Spirit. Be light for everyone to see, giving them hope. Follow every word that's given to you to walk in the Spirit. Make a conscious decision to take notes on what is flesh and what is spirit. Recognition is the key. Practice seeing yourself as the other person inside you. Always ask yourself, is this how the Spirit would answer these questions? Now, next, take yourself out of the equation. Let the Spirit be your guide. This is why it's so important to take more time to listen to God's voice, because He is speaking all the time. But are we taking the time to listen clearly? And Christ, though was in the form of a man, didn't allow his flesh to instruct him on any decisions about life. His being an instrument to show all man how to walk in the Spirit while in the flesh. This was his most important lesson to all mankind. Continue to read like Romans 8:1-12, and get your spirit up and ready to go to work. Tell your flesh, step back. The real you is coming through. The real you is taking over. The real you is going to talk. The real you is going to listen. The real you is going to make life decisions. The real you is going to do all the right things. The real you is perfect. The real you is from God. It's from heaven, sent by God. God does not create imperfection, or does He fail. He sent you for a reason. Find your true self, your why. Let Him lead the way by purpose. Let the instrument you're living in, the human flesh, be the secondary while you're the first. Remember, put things in proper perspective. We're human. Part of you is you, but only amplifies what your true self says. The true self is spirit, come from heaven to earth, and you have the earth suit. The only way you can live on this earth is by living in this flesh. When this flesh is gone, then the real you, which is spirit, returns to its heavenly home. That's it for So You Think You're Human. Well, we kind of answered that question. You're not just human. It's only an amplifier of your true self. Walk in the spirit, and you will not seek the lust of the flesh. That's it for now. Until we meet again on the next installment. Don't know what the name of that one would be. Working on something else. Tell you a little bit about it. We sometimes say that I'm a sinner. Well, as a Christian, if our sins have been taken away and we don't have them anymore, and they're tossed in the sea of unforgiveness, then why are we still calling ourselves sinners? If I don't drink anymore, I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. If I don't smoke anymore, I don't smoke. If I have not done these things, or it's been taken away from me, or I stopped doing these things, why do I still say that I am when I'm not? All right, we'll talk more of that. I have started it, and God has given me in my spirit something to say, and I want to talk about a little bit of that on our next episode next time. Good night, guys.